Good Monday evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're in the final stretch of campaigning for Austin's runoff election.
And tonight, the final two candidates in the race for mayor, Celia Israel and Kirk Watson, squared off in KVUE's runoff debate.
I have the strength, I have the commitment, I have the heart. I'm not running for myself. I'm running because the women and men who are driving this economy are no longer welcome in this economy. I want to do something about it.
If we have somebody with a proven track record of success that has the ability to bring people together, has shown it over and over again, and can address the big issues and the big challenges that we face.
Joining us now is KVUE's managing editor of political content and the moderator of tonight's debate right here on KVUE, Ashley Godot. So what were your big takeaways from the debate tonight?
You know, Brian, since this race started, I really think even during our first debate with all 6 of the candidates, you saw so many people say that Kirk Watson and Celia Israel are really lockstep on policy. And so for the most part, that's true. And so a lot of people have been trying to figure out, how are they different? Well, we got the answer tonight, right? They do see eye to eye, but their approach to getting things done, very different.
This race has been pretty civil among these two candidates specifically up until now, but it seems like things kind of took a turn recently as far as the way they were kind of kumbaya getting along there for a while.
Especially over the weekend, right? So it's definitely become a more contentious fight. There's a different tone between mailers and calls to denounce supporters. There's a wedge between these longtime lawmakers, and I think we saw that really come to a head tonight. You know, we allowed the candidates to ask each other questions. Representative Israel asked Watson to renounce the endorsement of Matt Makoviak, chair of the Travis County Republican Party and co-founder of Save Austin Now. Now, Watson said he won't do that because it was not a formal endorsement. He hasn't talked to Makoviak, and he pointed out Israel also has Republican endorsements. She then said Makoviak is part of dividing Austin and won't be helpful in moving Austin forward. Take a listen to Watson's response.
And Representative, that's one of the problems that I see in your running for mayor. You don't see the potential for some people to be helpful. You see a division and not see any ability to hear those folks, listen, and maybe be able to even learn, but also bring people together. And building consensus is going to be a key part.
Now, Brian, when it was Watson's turn to ask a question, he asked the representative, why was she unable to pass any legislation last session? So the representative said her value isn't tied to passing bills, and she advocated for her community and worked in the community a lot. And then things got a little personal.
My voice has been important. I'm proud of my legislative record, and it's unbecoming, Kirk, for you to attack my legislative record, and the only reason you're attacking is because you found yourself on the losing end on election night.
No, you know, it is important. I agree that it's important to fight, to be able to fight, to be able to stand up for the things that you believe in. But it's also important to be able to deliver.
It's an insult to someone that you used to work with and a friendship that you used to value.
Well, I disagree with you.
I think from what we've heard from the questions and the responses, both of these candidates are taking this race very seriously. They understand the importance of what's happening over the next 2 years with the mayor's office and all the decisions that will need to be made for the city of Austin.
Yeah, and it's certainly going to be interesting to see how voters respond to these candidates on December 13th.
13th, that's when you need to go vote. Early voting contention until the 9th.
Yep.
And election day is the 13th. Mark it down. We need your vote.
And if you missed tonight's debate, you can watch the full thing right now on KVUE's YouTube page and on KVUE Plus. That's available on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Now, turnout for this election is still pretty low. According to the Travis County Clerk's office, close to 30,000 people have cast ballots in this election so far. That's about 4.8% of registered voters.